For this series of videos, we're going to go through things that are oftentimes referred to as stepping sets, or line drills, or line sets, or a number of different names that you can refer to them as. Basically, the idea is you take one segment of your Tai Chi form, or one technique that you want to work on over and over and over, and you just do it repetitively back and forth across the floor. So instead of doing like the form, where you work on a bunch of different moves and you do them a couple of times throughout the form, or several times depending on the move and the form, you take that one move and you just perfect that move. So you do it over and over and over and over. So the first one that we're going to work on is called parting the horse's mane, and you should recognize that immediately because it's such a common move, and it's like one of the first things that you do in the Tai Chi 24 form. And we're just going to do that one over and over and over. If you haven't learned the form yet, this is an excellent starting place, because if you get these down and you get really good at the stepping sets or these line sets that we'll be doing, then when you go into the form, it's something that you've done over and over anyway. It's just a matter of combining it, where you have several different moves following each other instead of just one move over and over. So it's a really excellent way to refine your skills and refine your performance of the form. So the footwork of this has two variations mainly that you can work with. Now, when we do the Tai Chi 24 form, there's two different ways that I teach the footwork. In the beginning, we start with the circle step, which you probably remember from the basic footwork videos that we did, where you do your circle step, you shift forward, you rock back, turn, bring the feet together, and circle step. If that doesn't look familiar, or if you aren't comfortable with that one yet, go back to that video and watch it over and over and over until you feel very comfortable with that. Then come back to this one, because that's what the footwork is. The other way you can do this is you start initially with the circle step, and every step after that, instead of bringing the foot around and circle stepping again, you just step through and straight out. And that sets you up for going into the next move. Turn and step through. Okay? The one that we're going to focus on in this video is the circle step, because that one's a little bit easier. It's a better starting place. It gives you more time to work on making sure everything's where it's supposed to be. You have kind of a semi-stopping point in between each step, and it also helps you improve your balance, because instead of just stepping straight, you're having to control your balance while your leg moves in an arc. So I think it's a better starting place. So I'll start over here. I'm going to do it to the side, then I'll do it coming toward you so you can see it from a couple different angles. But starting with your feet together, you just shift your weight to the right leg, right hand comes over the top, left hand comes underneath, and you root down into that right leg here. So I'm going to be stepping to the left, so my left hand is on the bottom. If you're getting ready to step to the left and you find that your right hand's on the bottom, you need to change that. So make sure whichever leg is getting ready to step, that hand is on bottom. From here, I do my circle step, just like we did in the basic footwork, gently touch with the heel. As I shift forward, that bottom hand is going to come out, and the other hand pushes down. So you can think of it this way: whichever leg steps out, that's the arm that's going to come out. So after I step out, I shift, turn my body, right hand pushes down, the left hand comes out. Rock back. As I turn away from my center line, this top hand, it was palm up. It's going to turn the palm so the palm is away from me. I pivot, establish the root in the left leg, and this right hand, it's down below. The left hand is up above, so you're going to keep them in that orientation. The right hand stays low, the left hand stays high, here. Then I circle step, gently touching with the heel. Right hand is down because I'm stepping with the right leg. Shift, right hand comes out, left hand pushes down. Rock back, the right hand is up. As I turn, I'm going to keep it up, turn the palm away from me. Shift, establish the root into the right leg, and that left hand just scoops up underneath here. Now take a second to check, make sure that if you're getting ready to step with your left leg, that your left hand is down. Sometimes it just happens that it feels comfortable to switch those hands and you're getting ready to start, but the wrong hand is on top and the wrong hand is on bottom. So make sure left leg is stepping, left hand is down. From here, I do my circle step. Another thing that's common with this one is the hands like to turn. They like to do other things. Don't turn them. This one's palm down, This one's palm up. As I come out, this one stays palm down, the other stays palm up. Rock back, turn, together. Double check. This hand is on the bottom because I'm getting ready to step with this leg. Circle step, shift, right hand goes out because my right leg is out. Back, turn, in. Circle step, left leg is out, so my left hand goes out. Pushing down with the other hand, rock back, turn, my left hand is on top, so I keep my right hand on bottom here. Getting ready to step with the right leg, so my right hand is on bottom. Circle step with the right, my right leg is out, so the right hand comes out. So it might seem a little complicated, but if your legs, if you can put them on autopilot because you practice the footwork enough, the upper body shouldn't seem that difficult. Really all you're doing is coming out, turning, and coming in. Coming out, turning, and coming in. That's all your hands are doing. So it's just the trick of combining that with the feet that makes this one a little bit tricky. So now I'm going to do it coming toward you so you can see what that looks like. From here, shift, root, establish my balance in the right leg. As I'm doing that, the right hand comes over the top, the left underneath. Circle step with the left, gently touch with the heel, left leg is out, so the left hand comes out, and the right hand drops. Rock back, turn, left hand's on top, so I'm going to keep it there. Right hand's on bottom, so I'm going to keep it there. Circle step, gently touch. As I shift forward, the right hand comes out, the left hand goes down. Rock back, turn, and together. Maintaining that root in the right leg as I'm stepping. Left leg is out, so the left hand goes out. Rock back, turn, my left hand is up, so I'm going to keep it up there and just scoop up underneath with that right hand. Circle step with the right leg's out, so my right hand goes out as I shift forward. Rock back, turn, bring the feet together. So once you get the hang of it, it can be very, very simple. At first, it might seem like a lot, so it's okay to make it a little choppy at first. It doesn't have to be super fluid and flowing while you're getting the individual movements of it down. And then after that becomes kind of like muscle memory. You know what's happening next. Then you can work on smoothing it out and working off the rough edges of it. So from here, do your step. If you need to pause there for a moment, make sure your root's established, everything's where it should be, that's fine. Shift forward, here. If you want to pause there for a minute, make sure this one's palm down, pointing toward the floor. This is palm up, about shoulder level, right in here. Your knee's not past your toe, your legs are on either side of your center line, and your foot is turned, so your hips are turned into this. Make sure all of that's there like it's supposed to be. Then rock back and turn. So always remember you're going away from your center line. This hand was palm up. It's turning palm down and then palm away. Shift, establish that root, and then just scoop up with that right hand. Here, pause for a minute. Make sure if you're stepping with the right leg, the right hand is down, and then circle step. Gently touch, shift, forward, and just continue through, checking everything as you go, pausing if you need to readjust. So that's parting the horse's mane. Pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Just stick to it, watch the video as much as you need to, and in class we'll work on refining it as much as we need to. So thanks for watching.